fantastic Tyler Hollywood. Tyler Hollywood show. I don't even think the damn thing's on the air anymore. I don't think Tyler Hollywood even does a show anymore. But we do a show at JiggyJaguar.com. We barely do a show over there at JiggyJaguar.com. Oh, I decided this year I was just going to punt the month of, or the year. I was just going to punt the year. I just was like, this is not going to get any better. There is just all sorts of craziness. It is not going to get any better. So I punted the rest of the year. And I'll tell you honestly, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But get a hold of us online over there at JiggyJaguar.com. That is JiggyJaguar.com. And 50 plus AM FM stations across the country and around the world. KFRK in Denver. And of course, 990 WBOB out there in Rhode Island of all places. So I have to talk about something that took place yesterday on the I have had all sorts of people coming at me all damn year long, and they have had all sorts of problems. They've had all sorts of issues, and I don't really understand as to why they have the issues that they do. But they do. For whatever reason, they do. So yesterday, we had a guy get a hold of us. He was off of some internet radio station somewhere. And he gets a hold of me, and he starts telling me about how there had been charges leveled against me. Charges had been leveled against me. I don't have a clue what the hell this joker is talking about. I ain't got a clue. I don't know. He supposedly I had all sorts of charges against me, and he told me that he had a radio station, and he gave me the call letters, and he was telling me about how this was a true to life radio station, and how he was going to give me the opportunity to defend myself on this radio station. And the guy has an incredible voice, I will have to say. After being around enough people in radio to know what radio is supposed to sound like and what radio is supposed to look like, this guy is radio. He sounds like he ought to be on the radio. He does. However, his real radio station is an internet station. It's in Guam. I don't know what anybody in Guam wants anything to do with what I'm doing. However, come to find out, he wasn't in Guam. He's not in Guam. He's somewhere in like New Mexico or something. So he starts in with this stuff about how he's gonna he's going to do all these amazing things, and he's going to do this, and he's going to do that. Here's my view on things. I do not care. That is first off. I do not care. I think if you want to make accusations, you want to make nasty comments, you want to do all these things, you go right on ahead, brother. Because I don't care. As the great, is it Richard Cheese? Who is the guy that sang the song? I don't care. I don't care. I need to find that. I need to just have that on speed dial somehow. On the, it wasn't Judy Garland, I can tell you that. Kevin Meaney, here it is.
Why does every outdoor brand think I want to look like this?
Not to be confused with the YouTube guy that is on before the Kevin Meaney song.
These are Bob jokes. I don't care. Okay. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. My jokes don't go over. I don't care. Everybody, I don't care. He does not care. I don't care. I don't care. He does not care. I don't care. I'm happy-go-lucky. Women call me plucky. I don't care. I don't care. He does not care. I don't care.
That's pretty much the way I view this whole thing. I do not care. I know that there are a huge amount of people. There is a huge amount of people who believe that, by God, I should care what they think. I'm not one of those people. I've never been one of those people. I have made comments in the past about various things, and I know that there are people, like, for instance, there have been people who have, over the years, bitched and complained about the fact that I wear a fanny pack. I do not care. I had someone several years ago make a statement about the fact that, well, my God, that fanny pack's quite huge. So you know what I did? I went out and I bought a bigger one. So I just do not care. So this guy, this internet guy, who's got a really good voice, by the way. I do want to put over his voice every chance that I get. He wants to have me on some sort of internet thing. I'm going to see if I can pull up the deal here. I don't know if I'll be able to pull it up because I might have to log in. Facebook will not let me put this up, I guess. I don't know if Facebook will actually let me in. To the I don't think Facebook's gonna let me in. That's fine. Yeah. I don't know if I don't know if it's gonna let me do it without actually logging in. I don't believe it's gonna let me log in. No. Well, he put some sort of thing up. He had tried to call me And he was like, well, I could get you on at any time. Well, if you have a true-to-life radio station and it is ready to go and you're a big deal and it's big time, all that stuff, you should be scheduling guests. You should have the ability to schedule a guest. So, I kept asking the guy. I said, well, when do we want to schedule this? When is your show on? And he's like, I can go on at any time. I'm the program director. No. That's not what I'm saying, homie. I'm saying, when is your show on? And he had all these things. He had all this stuff. He was like, well, I can do this anytime. I don't want that. So finally, I decided I had to talk to him on the telephone. I had to call him up on the telephone. And, of course, when people have phone conversations with me, usually what happens, which is the most insane thing to me, I've always thought it was just the most insane thing, is they always have to take the first 20 minutes of the phone call putting themselves over. Every single person that I ever talked to on the telephone that I never really talked to before, they have to put themselves over. It is the strangest thing in the world. I don't know. So, once again, he comes in here and he starts telling me about how great he is, and he's got this wrestling thing he does, and all these people, and he's giving me all this background, and he's educating me on how he's this big star, and KICH Radio, and oh my God. And I am sitting there the entire time, thinking,
Okay. Look out, Hank Mancini. Here comes Eeny Meeny. I don't care. One more time. No! I don't care. Shut up. We hate you. I don't care.
that is pretty much what I had thought the entire time that he was on the phone with me, where he was telling me about all these things. Well, then he wants to start talking about Kansas wrestling. So I do. I give him all the players. I give him all the people. We start talking about Billy. We start talking about Lance. We're talking about Flex Reed. Talk about Cluck. I even thought about throwing in a Big Dog reference at some point. I don't know what Jesse Price has done to anybody lately, but apparently I had him on my brain. So here's the thing. At the end of the day, nothing happened. This guy's going to go on down the road, and he told me he's going to be in Great Bend soon. And I said, hey, you keep following up with me on a date,
We're gonna kill you.